center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Striding in, Steve Pierce. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to Ramirez. Reined in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Harper at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ted Williams. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. First delivery to him on the way.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Liner toward right center. And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 2 to the Hall of Famer Chipper Jones. Too high. 1-2.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
Set and the pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Josh Hader takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Big Daddy will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And Piazza's not going to get a chance to do any damage here as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically does.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Into the box now, Yogi Berra. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first
The
out.
batter, Edgar. On. Hager.
Now he'll step off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Now batting.
Standing in, Stan Musial. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Shoots this one over to first. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Ready for another shot now, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. This is line to left. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Feller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Bob Feller.
Yogi Berra is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch.
Now pitching.
If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that.
Number 27.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Dylan Betances gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
Leading off for the All-Star. Left fielder.
Fouled off.
Turn Williams.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And that misses, ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh. Kenny Lofton will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Now at the plate, George Brett. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Seared down the first baseline. And Pujols won't get there. This is a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 9-3 game now. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Big Daddy is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem. Ready for another chance, Yogi Berra, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jonathan Watson.
Albert Bell will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. A ball and no strikes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. That misses, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the hard line.
Fernando Rodney enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And he misses, ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Brett. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Andrew Miller has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping up now, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. Lofton is after it, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Albert now. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Stan Musial. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a